Darn it. Her daughter will sing for you, though. She's talented, right? Okay, we got a bunch of people popping on here. I'm going to give this 60 more seconds and turn on the recorder. We're going to get started here. Just as we're waiting for people to pop on, we added a product the other, I don't know, it's probably been on here about 60 days. It's called Blue Apple 2 Apple Pack. It's under Blue Apple under brand, and it's 2 blue apples that you put in your refrigerator for the produce, and it soaks up the gases that cause the produce to wilt. I stuck them in my produce drawer, 2 of them, with an onion unwrapped in the produce drawer 3 weeks ago, and that onion is still crisp, and I am just blown away. These things are $9.95 retail. I think member price is $6 or $7. These can save a family a ton of money. Might be a neat door opener, and it might be a product that we want to start pushing just to save money, but I definitely would recommend you go and order these things. They really, really work. It's the Blue Apple under brand. It's BLUAPPLE, and they're just 2 blue apples that I'm just shocked how well they work. I've read all about them, and I've seen them on Dr. Oz and some other shows, and they're just inexpensive, and they can save you a lot of money and keep your produce much fresher. So that's my ad as we get started today, to check out the Blue BLU Apple on the Healthy Living or the Go Healthy 360 site. So, all right, I'm going to turn the mute on, and I want to welcome everybody to our 10:30 dealer call, our how, and I'm going to define this a little bit more, and our what is our business is improving your business. Today, my topic is elevating your business. I've really done a lot more research on Simon Sinek, S-I-M-O-N, Sinek, the Why concept. And Richard, do me a favor and put up the Why website on the link and Simon Sinek's name there, and you can look on the messaging and see where to find more information. I think it's one of the most profound business concepts I've ever seen. And once we get our why down, I really believe that when you get your arms around this, you can truly elevate everything you're doing in business. And he's got an online university that for $100 you can, and that's a year, you can go through all these courses and really help find your why. There's phone calls. Seems like an incredible bargain to me. And once you define this, you can integrate it in, and it becomes an integral part of your selling process. And the first 4 or 5 times I watched his video online, I thought I had it, but I think I'm just now getting it. I've read the book. I'm starting on the online university. It's just a phenomenal concept, and I believe it's life-changing, and I believe that we could elevate your business in a multitude of ways by incorporating this concept in. And if you haven't been on my calls before and you don't know what I'm talking about, I really urge you to go to startwithwhy.com or to Google Simon Sinek on the why, because once you get this, it changes everything. And once you integrate it, it will guide your company, and it will elevate you to new levels. And it's not just new levels of profit, but I think it'll elevate you to new levels of joy and happiness and prosperity and passion, and just collect and attract better people. And one of the things I got out of the university worksheet is this quote: "No one will know what you believe unless if you say and do the things you actually believe." You can't say one thing and do something else. You have to be congruent in your messaging. It's just like when you're selling. If you're incongruent, if you confuse, you lose. We need to become very, very congruent in our actions. We need to define our why, and we can revolutionize our businesses. We can elevate our businesses to a whole new level. And once you define your why, you got to make sure and understand, why would anyone care? Why should anyone care why you're in business? Why should your employees care why you're in business other than to get their paycheck? And when you start getting your arms around this, I couldn't emphasize enough that it's worth the hard work to understand this concept, because the more I understand it, the more brilliant I see that this whole messaging is, and the more I see that, wow, we can really, really go to the next level. So when I first started this, just to show you how off I was, I thought when I said RY at Liquid Soap, RY is in our business is improving your business. That's not really a why. That's what we do. Here's the why I came up with, and I'd like your feedback on this. So the why that I see is, we're pledged to making the world a better place. And if every action we take is along the lines of making the world a better place, that dictates the products we put up onto our website. It dictates the materials we use in our products. It dictates every action that you make. Our how is with our programs. Our what is to improve your business. But the reason we wake up every morning, the reason we exist, and the reason people should care is because we're pledged to making the world a better place. We believe that by allowing people to afford good water, we're helping you to make the world a better place. We believe by offering 13,000 products at a great price, we're helping to make the world a better place. We believe that if we can just help one family cut back on some of the chemicals they have in their house, we've helped to make the world a better place. And if every day we united everyone on this call and thousands of others to make the world a better place 1 degree at a time. Our superstar president, he promised change. And what people failed to listen to was that he promised change, but he didn't promise improvement. And he's delivered change. I won't get political here, but he's delivered change. The question is do we want change or do we want improvement? That's not why we're not pledging to change the world. You gotta be careful what you say. We're pledged to making the world a better place. Give me some feedback on that on the messaging there. You can type on the right side. You can use this pledge. This might be your pledge. Maybe this is your why. Maybe if you went out and you guided your actions and the way you trained people, the way we sold these systems, the way we installed them, the products we delivered, the value we delivered, maybe if our pledge was every day to make the world a better place, maybe that could be our universal why. It's hard to come up with your why. It's really hard to come up with a why that people should care about. So what feedback, anyone? Thoughts? Just type them on the side. Like it, hate it, want to use it. You can type those over there on the messaging side. So that's our new why, is making the world a better place. And today, using our why, I want you to look at your business and ask yourself this question. Are you working in your business? Or are you working on your business? Give me some feedback here. Are you working in your business or on your business? On a daily basis, do you spend more time working in your business or working on your business? Is anybody awake today? You can type that on the side there. And on, good. We got Sean, yes. John, that was an on or an in business, not a yes or a no question. Are we working in the business or on the business? Working on the business means you're looking at a central strategy. It means you're planning what's going on. And it means that you're leading the company. This should be you. And this should be the focus, is guiding the company. And if you get this why, and everybody's focused on the why, we start doing some amazing things. So we're going to tackle one obstacle that I see going on right now, and I'm going to ask for some participation here in a couple of minutes. But my opinion is we must evolve. If we don't evolve, we will die. We must evolve as companies. We have to do things differently than we did it. And to me, when we look at our why, and we look at the millions of dollars we've spent to deliver the Go Healthy 360 program, and how we constantly improve it, the whole reason why, and it answers everything we're trying to do. We believe that we can make the world a better place, one family at a time, and we believe that Go Healthy 360 delivers a better place for a lot of people. If we can just get them using our Natural Visions concentrates and cut down all that plastic, we're helping to make the world a better place. We believe water's fundamental. We believe clean water is a huge issue. In some areas, it's a bigger issue than others. We fortunately have what some people consider really good tap water. Well, compared to maybe Mexico City, I'm sure that's correct. I just read an article last night that talks about how people in Mexico City are using bottled water for everything. They're one of the biggest consumers of bottled water because the tap water in areas there comes out yellow. So this is our opportunity to take a giant step forward and help improve a whole bunch of lives and make the world a better place. And that's why we've migrated from just using boxes of soap to having 13,000 products. That is a huge, huge, huge evolution. Our challenge is we still have people that see this program just simply as a soap substitute. Here's a different way to deliver soap, and they discount the extraordinary value of what we're actually delivering, and we're walking our talk. So if you're not on our Go Healthy 360 program, I would encourage you to take a giant step forward. Why? Because we can make the world a better place, one day at a time. People want choices. Life is all about choices. That's why when you go into the paint store, you can get 50 different colors of green, of blue, of white. That's just from one manufacturer. There's 10 different paint brands at Lowe's or Home Depot. We have to give people what they want. We've evolved as a society. Everybody wants a lot of choices. We want a lot of choices on the TV we watch, on the movies we go to. It used to be you'd go to one movie and there was one big screen and that was it. Then they came up with the twin theaters. Those actually started here in Kansas City at Ward Parkway Shopping Center. It was the first twin theater in the country. They did it, of course, to sell more concessions. And then somebody said, well, what about a 4-plex, and then an 8-plex, and a 16-plex, and a 32-plex? We want lots of choices. That's why we have to evolve, and we can't just say, here's 7 boxes of soap any longer. If our why is to help make the world a better place, then it's our responsibility to believe and act and walk our talk so that everybody knows what our why is. Ultimately, we believe that good water is fundamental in good health. And we give away Go Healthy 360 because we believe that this helps make the world a better place, and it helps people afford good water, which we believe helps make the world a better place. What it does is it expands savings. It gives more purchasing power to your customers. What it does is it makes it easy for people to say yes to good water. What it does is it provides huge value. But what people care about is why. And the why is because we are just pledged, committed to making the world a better place. And if you explain to people in the home why your company exists, according to Simon Sinek and my experience trying this over the last 4 weeks, people really do care more about your why than your how or your what. What you do is you sell water equipment. How you do it is you hire salespeople. Why you do it is what people want to know. It's why they make a purchasing decision. It's why they want to get involved. Everybody in your organization knows how and what you do. The question is do they know why you do it? I believe that when we all get our whys defined and we start walking our talk and start being our whys, we're going to see a huge elevation in business. When we can deliver what we deliver, when you grasp what we're doing here at GoHealthy360.com, when you grasp the sheer power of this program and you put the passion and joy and you explain it to people properly with the why, not as a gimmick, not as a closing tool, that's a how and a what. Because we believe that every family deserves real purchasing power. We believe that we can make the world a better place if we could just get your family to try some of these products. Everything we do at our water company, Mr. and Mrs. Jones, is because we're pledged to making the world a better place. How we do it is we sell water treatment equipment. We deliver 13,000 products. That's our how and our what. But we believe by giving you the products you need and the brands you want at affordable prices, we believe we can make the world a better place, at least contribute. And we believe that your family deserves to be as healthy as possible. We believe, and start using that we believe. Get your reps to use that we believe. Get them to understand what you believe in. We believe in delivering extraordinary value. We believe that by utilizing this program, by having good cookware, by using better soap products, by cutting down on the chemicals, by not having to go to the store for 5 years, maybe longer, to buy soap, we believe every family deserves and can now afford good water. We believe that by doing this, we can help to make the world a better place. You'll see a dramatic difference when this message gets into the hearts and souls of your salespeople. I think we have an opportunity today to elevate our entire industry and our presentation, at least our companies, into helping to make the world a better place. And your success does help to make the world a better place. We're employing people. You're helping the economy. Business is good for the economy. Business is good for the community. Your business serves a purpose. You're employing people and giving them opportunities that they wouldn't have. There's a gentleman on this phone call, Mr. Don Miller, that's given more people opportunities than you can even imagine. He inspired me when I got into Rainsoft 25 years ago, and he's been doing it for thousands and thousands and thousands of people. The impact that he's had on people's lives is nothing short of extraordinary. If you don't know Don, you're missing out on a lot. He's an amazing guy. But the opportunity, the impact that he's had on many, many people, including myself, I wouldn't be on this phone call today if it wasn't for Don Miller. And it's just absolutely extraordinary what we've all done in this industry and the people's lives that we've affected and the people we've helped and pledging to make the world a better place. We need to get that across to people, know why you wake up in the morning and why your organization exists every day. And we can and will elevate our businesses. I am so passionate about this now, this whole why thing. It's just now my new guiding light. That may change with the next book I read, but right now, this is my new mantra, and I'm getting more out of this than just about anything I've ever read. And that's saying a lot, because it's all I really do is read this stuff and assimilate this stuff and digest it and try to distill it and help. And now that I see that our why is making the world a better place, something simple that we can implement up and down and vertically and horizontally, we have a real opportunity here. So let's look at what that takes, because we know that Go Healthy 360 delivers value. We know that value gets us over the wall. We know that value sells. We know that value, by delivering extraordinary value, we can help a new sales rep make a difference in the home. We can help him help a family. Thus, we're making the world a better place. So it's our fiduciary responsibility to deliver the most value we can afford to do. And of course, you can afford to deliver more value in every presentation if you're selling more deals. If your marketing costs go down when your closing rate goes up, which is almost a given if you're paying for leads. When your marketing cost goes down, if your sales go up, then you have to start looking at, how do I improve sales? Not how do I cut portions, how do I cut cost in the sales? The quickest and easiest way to cut your cost is not to save $10 on a soap package, by the way. It's to close more deals. For most water companies, the lead cost is the second most expensive thing next to the equipment. Some, it exceeds the cost of the equipment. You want to lower your cost? Deliver more value and close more deals. That's how you lower your cost. That's how you make the world a better place. And I've shown this 100 times. It's real simple. If we gave away a $25,000 Visa card in every home, we would have people lined up. It would cause referrals. It would change everything. Everybody could close this deal. Here's your $25,000 Visa card. You spend $7,000 on a water system, and we give you the $25,000 Visa card. Well, that's what we believe. When you give away the 10-year 25,000 reward points, you stop trying to save money on soap packs and you start saving money on lead costs by increasing sales, that the ultimate value builder will get you there. And we're seeing it working, and it's working better than anything we've ever done before. It takes some guts to be bold and different. It takes some guts to spend a little bit more money to make a lot more. Once you see it working, of course, it's a no-brainer. You incorporate your why, you integrate it up and down, and I believe that it could be the missing piece to the puzzle. Making the world a better place may be the missing link to the success puzzle to break out of this 25% or 30% closing average, and even if you're closing 40%, we should do better. Because every time we deliver and help somebody get good water, and they get good soap, and they get our Natural Vision soap, and we save the planet from more pollution, and we save the planet from more plastic, we're making the world a better place. When we give people the gift of better health through better water, we're making the world a better place. So what's stopping us? And what's stopping you? Because what's stopping you is stopping us. It's overcoming the obstacles. And those obstacles, from what we're hearing, exist in a lot of offices. And those are obstacles that we encounter, which means we're stopping and not able to help make the world a better place. What are your obstacles from elevating your business? And maybe focus on the one that we hear, and that's what I'm going to do here in a second, is we're going to go through and maybe look at what might be in your business. Some of those obstacles is fear of change. Just lack of time to implement something. Lack of understanding of technology. Resistance from salespeople. That's a big one for us, and we're going to talk about that in a minute. So here's your action plan. There's your ladder, there's the wall. Write out 5 obstacles that's keeping you from elevating your business. Write out 5 obstacles that if you're not on the 25,000 point program and the 10-year membership, which delivers such a wallop of value that we know it helps close more deals. It's incomprehensible that that couldn't help you close more deals. And somebody can get 5 years of soap, a set of cookware, and save money on up to 70% on over 13,000 products that they're buying right now. Where just one purchase of vitamins or Dead Sea or many other product lines that we have could pay for their water system. How is it possible that this doesn't help you if it's properly explained? So your action plan today. A lot of you are on this call every week. How many of you have done something that you've learned from this call that's actually helped improve your business? Anybody? Just type in a yes if you've picked up anything from these calls that's helped improve your business. So, to me, taking the action's the $1 million hurdle. So, write out your obstacles. Put the obstacle, and let's put an action plan to overcome at least one obstacle that's in your way. One obstacle. Write out your action plan to overcome one obstacle that you perceive is in your way to elevating your business. This is where the scroll, the Holy Grail, the 10 Commandments, which is one commandment, if we just live with making the world a better place, in our hiring, in everything we do, it can help you overcome some of those obstacles. Find your why. And again, you're welcome to use our why. Our why may change. I'm still working on this, but I kind of like that one. It's really, really hard to get this why thing down. But I am, again, completely passionate and committed to finding the answer that resonates with people in our industry and also the end user customer. Here's one that we see every day that we hear, well, have you implemented the program yet? Well, I'm getting a lot of staff resistance. I'm getting resistance from the salespeople. My warehouse manager doesn't understand this. My girl doesn't understand this. So here's our obstacle, and here's maybe there's a way around this. But if you're getting resistance, and I know some of our factory people that are on the call get resistance because the distributors or the dealers don't want to change. People resist change. What we're really trying to do is look for improvement. Definitely don't want just change. We want improvement. But they don't like to change even if it's going to improve because there's pain. So we have to have a path. We have to understand that if the only reason somebody isn't using the Go Healthy 360 program is really a lack of really understanding and witnessing and experiencing what it can do for empowering your sales force to help them make the world a better place, one water system at a time. From our standpoint, what we've realized is we've had inadequate training. This takes probably maybe a week to get people to really use this in the home efficiently. It's not us getting on doing a webinar and in an hour having your people trained. I wish it was that easy. But we deal with people with all sorts of learning levels. And some people it takes longer than others, just like it takes some longer than others to learn the script. Some people come in, they can memorize that thing and nothing flat. Others it takes 2 or 3 weeks. Doesn't mean they're not capable of helping to make the world a better place. We just have to overcome the obstacles. The goal is to make the world a better place. The reward is increasing your profits. So maybe your current situation looks like this. Maybe you're not a super strong leader. Maybe you're very passive and you've got a hotshot salesperson. He's been there 10 years and he doesn't like it. We hear that almost on a daily basis. Where the staff's opinion outweighs your opinion. Where you're on these calls and they're not. Where you get excited. It's kind of like doing a one-legged demo. You get the husband or wife all excited, and then the spouse comes home that wasn't there and says, what do you mean? You're crazy? You spent $7,000 on a water system? Are you out of your mind? Or when you just tell your friends or family what you've done. If you don't have all the facts and you don't see the vision, it's really hard, and then the staff's opinion will outweigh yours. It doesn't happen to everybody, but if this is happening to you, is anybody on this call experiencing this, where you've got a salesperson resisting this? They want to do it the old-fashioned way. We have some dealers that they're more concerned about the number of boxes of soap they deliver than what's in the boxes or what they're doing. Their why is not in the right place. That's why the why is so critically important. If you start living your why, you'll go to stage 2 of this process and you'll start leveling out the playing field. And when you're committed to your why, and everybody knows your why, and you talk and walk your why, your opinion will outweigh the staff's opinion, and you'll overcome that obstacle. If you're passionate about this, when you say you're going to try something, that's the problem. You either do or you don't. There is no try. As my little green friend Yoda says, there is no try. You either do or you don't. And that's the challenge. And that's why I love this why. Because it guides everything you do. He uses an example, he calls it the celery example. And if you think of going to a dinner party and people were giving you advice, and you liken the business advice to different types of foods you could buy the next day at the grocery store when you were shopping for the right solution. And I came up to you at the party and I said, Don, it's Snicker bars that you need. That's what will improve your business. And somebody else comes up and says, Don, it's Reese's Pieces. That's what will improve your business. And somebody else comes up and says, Don, it's that real good, real fattening ice cream that will improve your business. Somebody else says it's chocolate cake. Somebody comes up and says, no, it's celery. Celery will improve your business. Well, if your why, when you're shopping in that grocery store for the best advice that goes along with you, if your why is to be healthy as possible, what's in your grocery basket? Anybody? Take a guess. What's the only thing in your grocery basket? It's celery. Because your why is to be as healthy as possible, so you filter out all the other decisions. Everybody in your organization could go to the grocery store and get the exact same correct application and advice. It'd be the celery. That's why when you start really getting your arms around this why, when you read the book, and I urge you to read the book, go online and go to the university. It's got all these great courses and workshops. You can put your salespeople in all these PDFs. It's really cool. It's only $100 for a year, not a month. When you know your why, it starts changing everything. So discuss the issues. Let everybody know why. Let everybody know why. Let everybody understand your strategy, but let everybody know that it centers around your why. And then look to build that collaboration between ownership, support staff, sales, and marketing. This is what we need in an organization, but if you know your why, it encompasses this entire thing. You get that collaboration of ownership, support staff. We know that it's hard when you have a salesman that's been there 12 years. He's making a living doing what he's doing. Maybe his closing percentage has gone down. Maybe cancellations are up. See, we know that our Go Healthy program is going to do a lot of things for you. We know that we can overcome a lot of obstacles that exist from people going to the internet and finding this at a lower price. We know that your salespeople, a lot of them can't even fathom spending $5,000 or $6,000 or $7,000 even on a car, and you're asking them to go out and tell people that they should do this. And we know that they relate to people that don't have any money because they don't have any money. And we know that closing in the home is getting harder. And we know that money is tight for a lot of people. There's so many elements that this program overcomes. And we know that you look at your business and go, wow, if I could save $10 a soap pack and I'm selling 70, that's $700 a month, that's $8,400 a year. But we know that that's wrong. We know that being pledged to making the world a better place, and our goal is to improve your business to get there. We know that by giving more value, we know that that helps close deals. And we know that that salesperson that closes one deal this week may keep them employed and live another week. And we know that gas is more expensive. And we know that lead costs are going up. And getting in the home is harder, and we have to make the most out of it. So I encourage you to take the leap and deliver the value that your customers need and get the collaboration if that's your obstacle. If you've got a salesperson, he needs to just understand. He needs to understand your why, and then all of this will make sense. And he will come around, and your opinion will matter. And once you do these things, once you start overcoming these obstacles, review your results weekly, daily. Look at the things you should stop doing. Look at the things you should keep doing. And look at the things we should do more of. Because we're running against time. I turn 52 next week. My birthday is July 24th. I'd really like a new Ferrari because I believe that'd make the world a better place. So if anybody wants to chip in, I'm registered at buymeaferrari.com. You can chip in 10, 15 grand for my Ferrari. I just need, 100 people to do that? I got it made. Not even 100. But seriously, we're running out of time. And the runway's getting shorter for a lot of us. And there's less space in front than there is behind us. And if you want to be significant, not only successful, it's time to start making the world a better place. We're also, some of us are running out of time because if we don't find a way to do this, we may just go out of business. It's getting tougher and tougher. We have to find a way through the barriers. This is what entrepreneurs do. We find our way through the barriers. We have to help our salespeople understand their why so they can find their way through the barriers. We have to find a way through the barriers of the people, and that's what Go Healthy 360 does. It helps get you through the barriers. It's that perseverance. And if you're having obstacles in your company, let's find ways around them. If you have people that don't understand the Go Healthy 360, if you have mental obstacles, list them and let us help you overcome them. Because now is your time to lead the way. Stay out in front of the competition. It's the guy that runs harder, that leads the way, the guy that's on the cutting edge, the guy that understands the why, that's going to continue to lead the way. How many of you feel like this is you against the world? You see your target, but it's just you moving your own world. I know I feel that way sometimes in a couple of my businesses that I'm starting up. Not this company, but I'm involved in this huge global initiative. And moving my team and getting them to understand this vision in the last 6 months has sometimes felt like me pushing the world. How many of you feel this way? You see the target. We got to get more people to understand our why. We believe that our goal is to help you move your world towards your target. You got to define that target. You got to know what the obstacles are. The reason to do that is because if we continue to have poor closing, high overhead, cancellations, sales rep turnover, then That's the domino effect that has caused many, many, many water dealers to go out of business. This is the domino effect that causes failure in this industry, in a lot of industries. That's why we believe our program can help make the world a better place by making your world a better place, by making your sales reps more efficiently, and by stopping this domino effect. You start closing more and your overhead goes down and you do it more efficiently and you deliver more value and your cancellations go down, then your salespeople don't quit, and you reverse this. It's more value, more sales, making the world a better place. We reverse that trend. That's you. You can make it happen. Because we believe good products matter. That's why we constantly are looking for more products. That's why we constantly add new products to our website. That's why we constantly improve our website so we can get those products into people's hands. Things to come on our website. We're going to have a complete customer review and rating section for the products. We're changing the navigation to make it easier. We're changing the way the products go into the basket to make it easier. Problem is our website started and we only had a few hundred products, if that, and we've evolved so quickly we haven't kept up with the infrastructure of the website, and now it just makes it harder, but we're working on it. Our vision wasn't as clear, our why wasn't as clear, or we probably would have set up the infrastructure different. We were more focused on our how and our what. Oh, here's a cool closing tool. If our why would have been from the day one, making the world a better place, it would have guided ourselves and we'd have realized, wow, the more good products we can deliver, the better place we can make the world, the better, the more bamboo and organic products and things that we can deliver. The baby and children, the home cleaning, the health and nutrition, we would have anticipated this. Our website would have been a little bit easier. Now we're kind of stuck, and since we've evolved so quickly, but we're working on it. But right now it's functional and it's working and it's delivering what we need. And we're constantly reinvesting in this because we believe making the world a better place works. I'm really liking this why. I think this works. If anybody has any better ideas, I would love to hear them. We believe good water matters. We believe success is good. Despite what some of us are hearing during this political campaign, I'm sure everyone on this phone call agrees that success is good. Business is good for your community. It's good for everyone. Without it, we'd just be stuck with big government. We'd all work for the government. Not sure where the money comes from. So we believe success is good, we believe good water matters, and we believe good products matter. And when you put all that together, we believe that people deserve the most value possible and that they do deserve good water. And that's why we're pledged to making the world a better place. And we'd like everyone to join us. So I want to thank you for joining us today. I hope this call helps to elevate your business. I hope more than anything you choose to take action. We're going to not have a call for the next 2 weeks. I'm going to be out of town, so we will notify you. The next call will be, I think, August 7th or whatever that Tuesday is in August. I believe it's the 6th or the 7th will be our next call. If you'd like a copy of this, let me know. I'd encourage you to go to that Simon Sinek site and really get into this why and start honing your own why. So thank you, everyone. As always, we appreciate your business, and let's go out and make the world a better place.